Are you struggling to create a niche for your business? I've got 5 niche examples that I've written and I'm going to share them with you on this video. Steal them, swipe them, copy them, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Choose one and start targeting more customers. Look, thinking of a niche is hard. It's complex. You also aren't sure whether you've chosen the right niche. So it's my kind of desire in this video to share with you 49 niche examples that you can use. If one of them leaps out at you, have a play around with it, change some of the wording. Hopefully you'll see some of the frameworks in this and the unlimited combinations that you can create for niches or for a niche for your marketing funnel business. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that a niche is an industry, and that's not true. I want to show you how we define niches, especially how I define niches. I'll explain a little bit about the framework later on, but it's important that an industry is not a niche. Saying you go after manufacturing is not a niche. Also, small business and service-based businesses are not niches. Instead, we're going to look at the different combinations of problems, products, results, all these kinds of things that we're going to mash together and create a niche for you that's truly unique, that you could become number one at, and at least show you 49 different examples that you could go after that are not just saying we work with small businesses or we work with, the manufacturing industry. If you want 49 niche examples written out that you can download today, I've got my 49 niche example list just for funnel builders free in the description below. Get access to my 49 niche examples just for funnel builders by clicking the link in the description below, or head to sellyourservice.co.uk/49 niches. A niche is a problem solved or a result gained for a specific group of people with defined characteristics that no one else wants to serve. Sounds very wordy, but it's quite simple. It's either a problem solved or a result gotten. You can use both, but a problem or a result for a specific group of people that no one else wants to serve. So we want to find a group of people with specific characteristics that your competition don't want to serve, and look at a specific result. And these are the examples that I'm giving you in a second. These are examples of things that you could specialize in. I'm not going to give you the exact copy or phrasing. Take it, play around with it, make it your own, and kind of swap in and out what you think works and what doesn't. The trick is to make sure that your niche is not something that you do, it is a person. As I mentioned, a niche, in order to define it, needs to be a result or a problem for a specific group of people that no one else wants to serve. No one wakes up thinking, I need email marketing. What they think is, I need to generate more sales easier. So that's the angle that we're going to take, and we're going to look at 5 distinct categories for these niches. We're going to look at product, we're going to look at the part of the process that you work on, the result, the customer, and the problem. So example number 1, product would be workbooks. You could niche down into working with businesses who sell workbooks, and your niche could be something along the lines of, we work with people who sell workbooks and we help them upsell from individual workbook sales into selling the entire series. Again, something along those lines. Example number 2 is process. So this is part of the process that you are really good at. So you need to flip this. And for this example, you might want to focus on webinar follow-up emails. So you could say something like, our niche is, we double the sales rate from live webinar calls using follow-up communications, predominantly follow-up email. Number 3 was the result. And let's say that you want to work with customers who specify in wealth education, like, who are your customers' customers? What type of results do your customers get their customers? And maybe your favorite type of customer is the type of person who educates their audience on wealth. So you could say something like, we work with wealth education businesses who want to move people onto a subscription product. So that not only focuses on, I don't want to say industry, it's more of the result that you get them. They're educated about wealth rather than being an online course. The industry would be like finance or online education, but actually the result is more powerful. It's wealth education, because that could include books, courses, software, whatever, consulting. And you say, we work with wealth education businesses to move them onto a subscription product. So we're including the problem there as well as the specific characteristic. Number 4 What's the type of customer that you want to specialize in, as in the customer, and maybe it's a one-to-one sales, like think personal trainers, for example. Their customers are one-to-one, so they tend to work one-to-one. And you might say something like, we work with people to help them reduce time spent one-to-one with their customers and move into scalable, larger group settings. Like, finding a niche is about writing it and rewriting it and rewriting it. I'm just telling you that you could use marketing funnels to help that specific type of person. Finally, number 5, what's their biggest problem? Maybe it's competing against new kind of disruptive competitors. Really there should be agencies out there helping taxi companies compete against Uber, not just by building an app, but by changing, what it is they work in. All these kinds of industries are being disrupted, from, Airbnb to, like I mentioned, Uber, HelloFresh, all of these companies. So you could say something like, compete against new disruptive competitors, and not just retain your customer base, but actually grow your user base. So those are 5 niche examples that you can use in your business. Product would be like workbooks, like what type of product do they use? Part of the process, what part of the process do you want to specialize in? The result that you get your customers, the result that your customers get their customers, what result is that? What type of customer interaction is it? Are they a refund customer, a happy customer? What type of customer do you prefer your customers to kind of work with or change or evolve? And finally, the problem. What's the biggest problem in your customer's market? And when you start looking at the problem solved or the result gotten for a specific group of people that no one else wants to serve with specific characteristics, that is a niche. So I'm not going to go ahead and teach you how to define your niche. If you want to learn how to do that yourself for your funnel business, I'm going to put a video up in the corner here. You can go ahead and check that out. If this video was useful, please leave it a like. It really helps me out and helps out the channel. It lets me know that this video was useful. If you think someone else might benefit from hearing these niche examples, please share it on Facebook or send it in an email or tweet it out or whatever. If you're a funnel builder, go ahead and click subscribe. I produce new videos every Tuesday, helping funnel builders like you inspire enough confidence, to take action and to discover hidden benefits to your products and services so that you can't help but sell more marketing funnels. Are any of these niches jumping out at you? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you have a niche? Who do you work with? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you on the next video. Have courage, commit, and take action. Thanks for watching.